All right, hey guys. Okay, so we've worked on being tall in our running position, keeping chest just a little bit forward, not leaning back, and making sure that ball of foot is landing underneath the hip when we run. We've also been working on heel coming up to butt underneath piston-like rather than snapping behind. In a butt kick, we don't want a butt kick. We want a nice controlled C, heel coming up, straight line underneath as we're prepping into that A and B position of our sprint. We haven't talked about the upper body at all yet, have we? We've only talked about the torso, nothing about the arms. So, first thing to realize is every single runner and sprinter has their own unique way of running. And most often that is expressed in through the hands or the arms, how it runs. Usain Bolt has his own, it's got good qualities to it. DeGrasse has this interesting little come around, I think it's his left, it comes up and comes around a little bit. You'll see lots of runners that when they come back, they flick their arm or it's a sloppy wrist. So everybody will have their own unique style, but there are some key principles that we want to keep in mind when we're running, especially when we're running for speed, for power development, to chase after something or to get in front of something quickly. So it applies to every sport that requires that stop, start, burst, power, explosive type pattern, even in volleyball. So when we're running, principle number one, we want to try and keep that elbow at a 90-degree lock. So we want that elbow at 90 degrees no matter where in position to my body it is tracking. Okay? Key principle number two. So elbow lock, we want to be able to be moving freely, nice and loose in through that shoulder cap. Okay? So we don't want to be blocky and stiff. We want to be able to move freely as we're running through. So a fun little drill is stand as tall as you can, get that 90-degree lock on both arms, and then move your arms as fast as you can. Get used to that movement. So oftentimes, legs move as fast as the arms move. If the arms are moving slow, legs are moving slow. If the arms are moving with power and force, the legs are doing the same. Now granted, we're not moving that fast. We're not able to run like super Energizer bunnies. One day, maybe. But we're trying to get used to that motion. So we want to be able to be nice and free. We want to be loose to the shoulder so that we can track and move freely through that shoulder joint and keep that 90-degree elbow in that position. For me, when I run, it's been a while, but I know when I run, I have a tendency to do that, but I come back to the 90. So I'm running, little flick, and back. And I think that comes from my swimming days because that would be my final push of water away from me. So don't worry too much about if there's something funny, but we're working on powerful, strong, 90 degrees, especially in through the front. You want to think RoboCop, brushing your hair back as you come through, or like you're almost going to poke yourself in the eyeball with your thumb. And then also nice fluid motion. Okay, so now we have three key things to think about. Tall body, well more than three, but three segments. So tall body, tall torso, hips landing underneath ball of foot on every single impact. We have that nice heel to butt coming straight up in preparation for that ball of foot underneath the hip contact. And now we're thinking 90-degree arms, fluid motion in through the shoulders. Okay? Don't overcomplicate it. We often overcomplicate it, so find ways to break it down. Think RoboCop, think eyes, poke out eyeballs. Find your cues that work for you. Okay? If we overthink, then we start overdoing, and it starts looking really awful and getting really ugly. Find that nice fluid flow. You will find it, okay? It's technical things that make it better, and then we start finding our natural flow. All right, have fun, you guys. Keep conquering great things as you go on, and have a great running session. See you later.